With a new season comes a new draft, and in this season we are doing the Lightside versus the Darkside. Let's go!
This is Big E from the new game. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Anne. I hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month, a great everything, and hope you are doing well in your life. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we are continuing our 2k20 women only GM mode. It's going to be fun. Let's go into the comments from the last episode because I do read every comment and I appreciate every single one that comes through. Let's go. Kimberly Bradford, welcome. She says you can actually put them in a tag team match when they talk about having an instant rivalry. I mean, unless, of course, you actually want it to be a single rivalry. I never knew that, Kimberly. That's awesome to hear. Thank you so much for that information. So if they come to us and say, oh, someone's stealing sweets in the backstage, we can put them in an instant rivalry and we can get them in a tag team rivalry if we wanted to. I think that's really cool. I think that's really something that we'll be more aware of in the future. So thank you for that, Kimberly. Always learning. That's what we're doing here. Always learning. Sean, thank you so much for all your support, brother. The devil is in the details, my friend. You are booking face versus face. Fighter versus fighter. Try having a four-way with one established feud plus two and a feud you want to start. Just what I noticed this episode. Sean, I appreciate all your feedback, brother. And you're right, I have really slipped with the booking. I think trying to do the stipulations, I've gone, well, let's not just do heel and face. And then we had that season where we had to change roles multiple times. So I was like, let's not do it how I normally do it. How I normally start a season is to have a note on, you know, sort of a piece of recycling, where I have the classes all written out so that I can write who's going to be a heel and who's going to be a face and what I expect out of that. I don't know if that's going to work in this one, but I will be more aware of it. I can only get better. I do appreciate you guys for all hanging out with me, so do us a solid if you haven't already. Hit that like button. You can take it away later on if it isn't very good at all. And do us a solid if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. We do this every week. We have fun on a Thursday and Sundays. And there are new games coming in the future, management type wrestling games. So do subscribe to the channel if you want to be the first to see them. Great. That was a little teaser, wasn't it? Let's go. Here we go. We've got a budget of 300,000. This is our roster from last season. So we can decide if we want to keep anyone. And the leader of the dark side, Julia Hartwood, nearly got her up to level 25. We are going to keep her. Looking at it, Willow makes complete sense, but her stamina is at 5. And I feel like if we release her, for now, we could get her back later. I'd say other great ones for the dark side would be Isla Dawn and Alba Fire would be great. But I also feel like we've seen a lot of them. Yeah, no, let's get him. No, let's not get him. Let's leave him, and let's just see what we can do, eh? Tiffany Stratton feels like a very much light side person, and Jade Cargill certainly does as well. Maybe we'll take Jade Cargill for now. Do we take the champion Mercedes? She could be a light side. Yeah, okay, let's have some consistency. We watched Mercedes win, so let's have Mercedes come through as well. So maybe we take just Isla Dawn. She is at level 20. How much have I spent? 585 already. Eeny, meeny, miny, Isla Dawn. Let's go. Let's have Isla Dawn and let's see if she can have... The keepers you've selected will remain on your roster and costs will be deducted from your budget. Are you sure you'd like to continue? Yeah, sure. Let's go. We can see who they've kept. Oh, damn, they've got Rosemary. She's a definite one we wanted. Okay, we'll try and steal her later on. It looks like the stamina has remained on them, so that's going to be tough to get them in feuds, but we will do our best with it. That is all we can do. Let's get into the draft. Who are they picking? Ivy Nile is the first to be picked. Masha Slamovic is the second to be picked. Right, let's have a look. Emi Sakura right up there, level 20. Wow, same as Lita. Charlotte Flair, great light side. Ali Catch, don't know too much about Ali Catch. Jessica, definite dark side there. Let's have a look. Who else we've got? Oh, got them in still. Shotzi Darkside, that's cool. So basically, my team is if they're a bit spooky, they can be on the dark side. If not, they're on the light side. Peyton Royce is a definite light side. That's cool. Manami Toyota, nice to see her in here. Nyla Rose, Raquel, Camille, Zoe Stark. I feel like we've got a bit of different ones here. Okay, not as many dark sides though as I was kind of hoping for. So let's get some in here. So Jessica, welcome to the brand. You are coming in. Shanika, cool. Christy Hem. Let's go. Let's see who else would be Darkside. Atami, we could have Atami in there as a Darkside. I don't know much about Atami, but she has got that look. Alexa Bliss, obviously, someone who's flirted with the dark side and the light side in the past. But certainly, I like her as thing. I mean, Statlander's now on the dark side. I don't feel like anyone's really punky enough to be dark side. So I don't. It's funny because I don't really know the the outliers of this. Oh no, not Peyton Royce. We wanted Peyton Royce. SmackDown. Let's see if we get you at the end. I just want a little bit more of a relaxed season, to be honest with you, which is why I'm just sort of doing this, which makes sense to me. 1 million budget left. Manami, you gonna be dark side? You want to be light side? Selena Vega's very light side, isn't she? Let's get Selena Vega back in the brand, shall we? I don't like to just have it as DLC characters. Alex Windsor, let's go. Let's see. Charlotte Flair, do we take Charlotte? Not touched Charlotte for a while. Yeah, sure, let's have Charlotte. I have no idea if these classes are making any sense whatsoever, but we will figure it out. There we go. Teddy Long has finished. Cool. Okay, Penelope could have been ours, but we can take her if we need to. We can take her if we need to. Let's have a look at our roster, actually, just for a second. Julia Hart is a brawler. She needs a fighter to face. I've done terrible, haven't I? I've just gone, who are we going to fight? Right, so she needs a face fighter to... A face light side fighter. Miyu could be face light side fighter for sure. Yeah, sure. Miyu Yamashita. Welcome back to the brand. Cool. 700,000. Let's just make sure we've got a couple of feuds going and we can figure out the rest from there because that is what we do. We don't really have any more dark side. So who else do we have? So we have Jessica on there, but Jessica could certainly go in a feud with Zelina Vega. Charlotte Flair could go with potentially anyone, maybe Isla Dawn or someone like that, maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look who else we've got. Indy could be a good one. Diana is another good one. Toyota, have we got any dark side? Yeah, I mean, but I don't really know where Toyota fits with it. Cora Jade's happy, isn't she? She's happy. Got any bruises we needed to fight on the dark side? We've got Isla Dawn and Julia Hart. So yeah, let's go. We'll figure it all out. And now my Toyota has been picked up by Raw. Do we want Lita? Not particularly. I mean, it'd be cool, but I think we've got the cruiserweights going that we need, have we not? We've got Zelina Vega. We've got Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi Blackheart's kind of more dark side. She could go against Jade Cargill. Just trying to figure it all out, guys. Just trying to figure it all out as you do. Kairi Sane, it'd be nice to have back. I haven't had Kairi Sane for a while. Okay, cool. Let's end it there and let's do a search on the roster. I mean, look at that roster anyway, man. That wasn't too hard, was it? I mean, any company that had that roster would be happy, right? Would be pretty happy these days. Okay, cool. Let's go. Zoe Stark's being picked up by Raw. They're going to pick anyone else up? No, we want Rosemary. We want Rhea Ripley. They're all out. All good dark sides, guys. Cool. Let's just go. We can use local talent in this one as well. It'd be nice to use some local talent for a change. Triple H was pleased with his performance at NXT 2.0 last year. No time for complacency, though. I've had meetings with the management at Raw, and I'm confident they'll be stepping up their game this year. New seasons, new challenges. We'll be working as hard as we can. I'm counting on you. Let's have a great season. Ted says, hey, Mick, I just wanted to let you know that I'm planning on taking Raw to the top. That's not going to happen. I have the roster to show running capabilities to do it. I don't think NXT 2.0 stands a chance. You really think you can contend with us when we have superstars like Natalya? Get real. All right, Ted. All right. I hear you. Let me holler at you, player. Kudos to NXT 2.0 on your performance last season. Yeah, that's right. We beat you, brother. SmackDown has some catching up to do. We definitely had a good season, but we know SmackDown will be trying to turn things around. Anyway, good luck out there. Thanks, player. Jade Cargill, not happy about losing a strap at Mania last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Mercedes Moné. Nobody else better get a shot at the Women's Championship before me. Jade Cargill making demands. Good, don't keep me waiting too long. I already miss wearing the gold around my waist. Interesting. Increased fans from this week's show by 25%. Great power card. Thank you very much. Lovely. Show logistics. Let's have a look. No, we don't want that. We want to have a look at Talent Scouts. Let's just get in there straight away, shall we? Cool. Talent Scouts. And let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a couple of Lightside, Darkside potential people here. Psycho Sally, is she Lightside or Darkside? Anyway, my own weird stipulation. I'm over it. Let's go. Let's just do put a couple of searches in there. And see what we get. People that we haven't used, you know, it'd be really cool. Rio's great light side, isn't she? So Rio's coming on. I'd love to see Martina in there as well. Awesome Kong feels like a great dark side. Quinn McKay, someone that we've not used yet. I was kind of hoping to see Heidi Howitzer, but not there quite yet. That's okay, though. That's okay. We've got time. Let's do 1-5,000 search. Whoa. What did that do? Is anyone new? JC Jane, maybe? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. And maybe Trixie Gambit. Okay, cool. Oh, and Jakara. Oh, okay. Jakara's in NXT, I believe, isn't she? Oh, and Queen Aminata. Cool. Okay. Cool, let's go have a look at what we've got then. So Tam Nakano feels light side. Rio sounds light side. Let's book a show and then have a look back there at what we have. So Mercedes Moné. Who do I want her to be in a feud with? Oh, let's do Julia first, because we'd picked a couple out for Julia. So Julia on the head of the dark side right now. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe Miyu. I did say Miyu earlier, didn't I? I feel like we've had that before, but Julia Hart versus Miyu Yamashita really feels good to me. I'm down with that. Feels like we've got no one in our roster, does it? Another light side character, Jade Cargill going up against the dark side. It is going to be... I think Shotzi. Feeling Shotzi? Yeah, what do you say? Okay. So they're wrong classes. But that's okay. We don't necessarily have a choice right now. We do have a choice. Shotzi's on the dark side. Maybe I should, just for clarity, I should do my dark side each time first. How about that? Oops, that's wrong. And okay. I'm going to have to do some sort of change there. But that's kind of what I'm feeling. Then I'm kind of feeling Jessica and Zelina Vega as well, of course. Which leaves me with Cora Jade and Isla Dawn. Yeah, I'm down with that. Which leaves me with Charlotte Flair and Mercedes Moné. Okay, I don't hate any of that. Right, so let's see what we want to do. So is two specialists that are both the same. Okay, right now. Cool. So, what do we really need? Okay. I have no idea. What we need is another feud. That's what I'm going to work it on. We're going to have a look and see if there's an obvious feud here. So we've got Trixie Gambit would be great as a dark side. Going up against a light side, someone like Rio would be really cool. That works, doesn't it? That just works. We've got the dark side, awesome Kong there. Or do we do Tam Nakano? Either or. Got the cheaper ones down here as well. We've got like Queen Aminata. She be dark side? I guess so. She kind of looks like I know she's a face and everything, but that's fine. Let's have a look at what we've got on here. Fighter and Bruiser. I'm feeling Trixie. I am feeling Trixie. So let's get Trixie. How much is she going to cost me? An absolute fortune, I bet, but that's okay. That is okay. 50,000. That's fine. And then she's going to go against either Rio or Tam Nakano. I don't know much about Tam Nakano. So I feel like let's get her in here. She looks definite light side, doesn't she? Definite light side there. Cool. And let's end it there for now. Do we want... Well, let's have a look. Again. So we could get rid of one of these on the card and we can put that match in there, which would be good. Tam Nakano versus Trixie Gambit. Let's do what we said we was going to do and try and put the dark side on the left-hand side just for my... That's our faction, basically. That's how I'm trying to play it. Just have some fun with it. So Shotzi needs to turn heel, really. So role change for Shotzi. Let's go. And then we've got Jade Cargill. Oh, Jade Cargill's going up against Shotzi. So she can call out Shotzi. Cool. Call out Shotzi. Cool. And then we can have a role change and... Oh, no, because that's not Lightside versus Darkside, Charlotte and Mercedes. Oh, so who's Mercedes going to fight? We need someone for Mercedes to fight, man. We need some sort of face Lightside. Have we got any face Lightside, obviously, here? Yeah, we do, don't we? We've got a couple. Do I want Martina to be face Lightside? It's Rio, isn't it, really? She's like big face Lightside, yeah. Let's get her for a limited contract because that is all we can do. Let's go 5 weeks for now. Let's go 5 weeks and see how she does here, and let's have her. Do we want that match in here? Maybe Mercedes. Oh, by the way, what I was saying about keeping them in, it really doesn't matter. They've got the same. The stamina's been completely changed, so we should have kept Willow on. But there we go. Doesn't matter. Mercedes against Rio. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. She's our champion. Probably going to be our main event. Even though the matchup's not perfect. And you are going to do a... We want one of these to turn face. So we'll turn Zelina face. Roll change Zelina face. Cool. Yeah, nice. That's our card for now. I'm trying to make the Darkside heels, but... I mean, that changes there, but we can change that around later on. That's fine for now. Mercedes isn't really Darkside, is she? Mercedes is Lightside. Uh-oh. So I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. What else can we do? What else can we do? Let's figure this out. You're against her. You're against her. You're calling out her. You know them sounds. I just don't want to go against my own thing, really. I know that sounds a bit bizarre, but you know, I don't want to. So I'm not going to. How about that? Which leaves me in a real predicament because I have no, unless I just buy someone really cheap. What do I need? A Darkside? I mean, Precious is a Darkside, right? Precious is a Darkside. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Mate, what have we done? We've made mistakes. Already been made. But that's okay, man. That's okay. It's kind of what this game's about. It's not about that at all. I just make mistakes. I can't help it. 27,000, sure. Probably not going to be able to afford the card now. You know, we can in a minute. Mercedes is going up against Precious Silver. Oh, mate, that's awful. Do we change her with someone else? We like the class matchups with there. We like the class matchups there. I like the fact that Havoc is Giant Cruiser. No, I think Mercedes is going up against the fake Jade Cargill in Precious Silver, making a name for herself. Cool. Okay. I'm down with that. I mean, I'm not. I'm absolutely devastated at that start. But it's okay. We are 18 minutes into the video. Let's just go into our first show. It's costing us 23,000. Let's hope we make some money back. I'm not certain. Okay, simulate. Julia Hart versus Miyu Yamashita. Let's go. It's Julia Hart getting the win. A new rivalry's been made, and it's a 3-star match. Perfect. Shotzi, she's changed. Great, we can have her on the show next week. Trixie Gambit versus Tam Nakano. Who's going to win, the light side or the dark side? The light side gets the win, Tam Nakano, but it's a disappointing match. Bizarre how much that changes between two class matchups. Anyway, Isla Dawn and Cora Jade. It's all about the popularity, man, and we need to get these superstars popular. Isla Dawn gets the win right there, but it's a disappointing match once again, and no rivalry build on that one. Role change there. Mercedes Moné versus Precious Silver. The match nobody wanted. It's Mercedes Moné getting the win in a mediocre match. No rivalry. Right, okay, let's hope we Let's hope for whatever reason people throw the money at us. We don't lose too many fans, and wow, they're struggling as well. Look, and we get. I mean, struggling, but they smashed it, didn't they? I mean, at least we had the right drama curve. That's all I've got to say. Oh, let me show you everyone else's because people get upset when I don't. There we go, and there we go. There's the results. Peyton Royce, we wanted you. We'll have you in the future. Let's go. 9,000 fans. This first episode is going to be building up our brand anyway. We have made 192, so that is another superstar that we can certainly afford. In the search this time, 26,000 and 40,000. Wow, I think we might be lower than that now. A seasonal challenge has been completed, only usable on superstars with less than 60% popularity, but that really helps us. Another seasonal challenge, double the cost of an opposing brand's matches for next week's shows. Great player. Thanks, player. Here we go. Let's read our emails and get into next week. Let's see who else we are going to be adding to this brand. 3 weeks until Backlash. Double the cost of their talent scout searches next week. Cannot be used in Unit 25. It's not too bad. Vito Star, current most popular superstar, so Julia Hart cannot be used this week. Oh, wow. 2-bit arena. Nasty. That's nasty because it really affects our money. Ted DiBiase playing that card. Julia can't be taking your part in your show. You got me once, but now I have payback. Fair enough. I hope you know this means war, Teddy Long. You like that, Sabotage? That was on my strategy. That was completely unprovoked. You've made yourself an enemy. Bring it on, says Ted DiBiase. Do not put Julia Hart in a match this week. We'll manage that because she's not usable. Not usable. Which means we have to do a call-out promo with Miyu Yamashita. Let's see if we can carry on that build. Even though Julia Hart is unable to be used, she can still be called out, even if she's not on TV. Manage roster. Mercedes Monet's got a new perk. What's your new perk? Crozer Bass class or Bruiser? Let's go Bruiser, I feel. Let's go Bruiser. Maybe I should have gone Bruiser, but whatever. We might change that as well. It might not be a bad idea to do right now. Let's do some searches and find out what we get. Now, don't forget, these are costing twice as much. Thanks very much. So 20k for each one. And Yuka Sakazaki, very much a facey face. Okay, Sonya Deville, Hikaru Shida. Yuka Sakazaki is very, very much a face, isn't she? Happy. Sensational Sherry Martel. She'd be a good one for the Darkside. If we need more for the Darkside. Okay, we've done our search, so how much were they roughly? 85 for 5 weeks. So we can't afford anyone full-time at all. But it gives us a few options there that we can look at in a second. Okay, let's carry on booking our show. We don't have a face. It doesn't matter if it's a face. We don't have someone on the dark side for... Oh, mate. Sensational Sherry versus Mercedes Martinez. I mean, it's just happening, right? It is literally just going to happen. We've got to do that, haven't we? That's really cool. Sign the talent for 5 weeks. We need a bit longer. We need, at least 9 weeks. Cost us a lot, but that's fine, man. Sherry Martel coming over to NXT. Mate, that's really cool. I'm really happy with that. Right, Mercedes needs to do several things, though. We need to have a role change with her. She needs to be facing this, and can we do a class change as well with Mercedes? No, we can't. We could do a call out. We could do Sensational Sherry calling her out, maybe. Oh, mate, that is cool as hell. Sherry Martel and Mercedes Moné. That is a match I want to watch. How exciting. Miyu Yamashita. Julia Hart, that's so cool as well. Oh my goodness, we're doing good stuff here. Okay, Shotzi is up next. Shotzi is a member of our Darkside. She is going to go up against Jade Cargill. That is happening on this show. Great. Jessica, we wanted to go up against Zelina Vega in this instance, so that is going to happen there. What other Darkside members have we got? Isla Dawn and Cora Jade didn't kick it off in this one. Is there any change that I want to make? No, not necessarily. I don't understand why we have nothing for Charlotte Flair right now. So we need to make sure that's happening as well. Right, Trixie Gambit and Tam Nakano. Let's do a fatal 4-way. Let's see if we can at least get Charlotte Flair doing something on the show with Precious Silver. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. And then we have Isla Dawn, Cora Jade. What are we doing here? Can we actually get you going, please? Let's put that there. That's probably going to be better. That's not a bad main event, actually, with the thing in there. So let's give him a tables match to increase the quality of the match. Mind you, they're not very popular superstars. Isla Dawn's probably the most popular superstar. I think we're okay. We'll give that a try. Tables is fine. Vito, so we are not making much money this show, unfortunately, which is really going to hurt us. To the Moon, we've got a To the Moon card. Who are we going to use it on? Why do we have Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill being able to use a To the Moon on? Almost like it's the start of the season, but let's go. Let's give it to Jade Cargill and increase her popularity because we know that we'll be using her. Reduce the price of your next 3 superstars. That's a cool card that we have, isn't it? Cool. That's our show. It cost 21,000. It costs a lot less than the last one, but man, that one hurt. That hurt. Let's see. Shotzi going up against Jade Cargill. Let's see who gets the win here. It's Jade Cargill taking the win in a 3-star match. The rivalry grows between Shotzi and Jade Cargill. Shotzi in with her tank. Jade with her superhero powers. Thinks she can stop the tank like she's Storm. It doesn't happen. Miyu Yamashita calling out Julia Hart. It does nothing, but Julia Hart was off this week. What a shame. Isla Dawn and Cora Jade. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3. Bing, bing. It's Isla Dawn who gets the win. Wow. A new rivalry has been formed from them two. Good. Better match than last time. Sherry Martel has joined the brand and called out Mercedes Moné, and we instantly have a rivalry. I cannot wait to watch this match. That's probably going to be in the next episode, guys, so do subscribe because that's going to be cool. Jessica going up against Zelina Vega. Let's see who gets the win here. This will all start making more sense as we sort of get more people on the roster and we have more people coming through. There we go. Jessica beat the country out of Zelina Vega. Let's go. Because she's got the flag suit on. Yeah, anyway. Mercedes with good promos, turned face. Good. And Trixie Gambit, Tam Nakano, Charlotte Flair, and Precious Silver all going at it in a tables fatal 4-way. Who's going to get the win here? It is Charlotte. Woo! Flair. Let's go. 2.5-star match. The rivalry grows. And we get nothing between Precious and Charlotte Flair. Okay. Stuff we can work with. That's fine. And some stuff we can't. But we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Okay. Opener was good. SmackDown smashed us. Absolutely smashed us. Let's have a look at the shows. Cool. So let's have a look how they smashed us, really. They had a title match there, which was the best match they had. This apparently did really well. It was a TLC match, though, so a lot of issues there potentially in the future. 10,000 fan change, absolutely nothing. Profit loss of 74,000. We knew we was stuck with a bad arena on that one, so I'm okay with that. Looks like we won't be buying anyone in this round. 11 and 39. Wow, 4 times better than us is what SmackDown did. Wow. That hurts. That hurts my feelings. And there we go. Creeping past us is SmackDown. So 10,000 more fans. We always know it's like this at the start of the season, though, before we get loads of money. I'm clearly the best superstar in NXT 2.0. Beg to differ. I imagine the crowd might be getting bored of seeing me win so easily. She did win the main event in the last match. I need a bigger test, one that suits my superior skills. I want to go up against both Miyu and Precious this week. And I don't mean in a tag match. I want a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. Yeah, sure. We'll figure that out. Maybe it is time. I mean, it's Precious, so we kind of want her to be in a feud with her. I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my next match is, I want to win. Trixie. Schedule a run-in this week. And it is for a Health Spa 3. Okay, let's get Jade. Let's make her happy. Let's Let's have Charlotte Flair going up against Precious Silver. That's who she wanted to fight. But she also wanted to fight Miyu Yamashita. However, Miyu Yamashita is also bringing in Julia Hart into the match. Cool. And then let's just have a look at the next scene, which is Trixie Gambit demanded that she win her next match. Let's have a... Where are you, Trixie? There you are, going up against Tam Nakano. How is Tam Nakano? She's not the happiest. Do we help Trixie? Do we team with the Darkside? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I mean, and that doesn't class as a run-in. Damn. Okay. Let's have a look who else we've got. Shotzi Blackheart and Jade Cargill's building up very nicely, so let's make sure we get that on the show as well. No more 2-star feuds, unfortunately. Lots of people with feuds going, though, so let's have a Fatal 4-Way. Let's get some people in there. What have we done with Jade Cargill and Shotzi? Let's get rid of them, okay? And there's a reason for this. There's a big reason for this. So, she said she wanted a title shot against Mercedes Moné. I feel like we can do that, okay? If we do this. If we turn that into a triple threat. Yeah, so we give Jade Cargill a choice at the title match, which she did ask for. However, we're also going to have the interference, and we're going to have Shotzi come in to try and cost Jade Cargill the match. That serves multiple purposes. Gives us this. Makes her happy. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm very happy with that. That is like, do you know when everything just meets up nicely and you just come up with something that's quite nice. Quite nice. We've got 2 more feuds here. Isla Dawn and Cora Jade, as well as Jessica and Zelina Vega. Let's get 2 of them on the show. Let's go Jessica and Zelina Vega because they've got more stamina, and let's do a call out with Isla Dawn. I guess is going to call out her, and then we want her to do this and self promo, and we want some sort of charity promo maybe from Rio. Get a load more fans, helps us out, and let's start looking at making these slightly bigger matches. Maybe a false count anywhere. Stamina cost is extreme. Last woman standing. That's a lot better. Plus morale to winner, minus morale to loser. We're helping Trixie out there, so she should be a bit happier there. Trying to look at the morale as well as we go. That's kind of a mid-card match, but that's fine. Should do as well. And give Charlotte Flair what she wants. Miyu Yamashita and Precious Silver. Nice. Happy with that, I think, guys. That is a really nicely booked show. I was worried about how this season had started then. Do you know when you're like, do I restart it? Oh, I can't. Game 1 power card at the start of every season. Doesn't help us. This superstar gains 1 popularity when participating in matches. That's easy to take her in that situation, man. What, 1 card at the start of the season or something that impacts your popularity every time you have a match? Come on. So who is it I'm not using? It's Rio that I'm still not using. So we need to find a way to get her involved. But we will manage that. We will figure that out. Let's go. Do we want to hurt anyone? No, we don't need to just yet. Show cost 46,000. Is the title on the line in the main event? Should be. Yes, it is, yeah. Let's go. We don't have a tag feud set up yet. We'll try and do one for next episode for sure. I am looking at a season in the future where we only do tag matches. How about that? Someone had also suggested that we do a season where we do only singles, only normal matches until we get to the pay-per-views, which I'm kind of down with as well. Jessica versus Zelina Vega. Let's see how this goes. Zelina Vega gets the win. The rivalry grows. Angry. Nice. It's a 3.5-star match, which I'm really happy with, especially being that they're at a very low standing at the minute. The rivalry grows there. Great. Perfect. Trixie Gambit and Tam Nakano. Let's see if Trixie gets happy. And if she gets the win with our help, she does. Thanks to the help from GM. Yes, that's right. We had you back this time, Trixie. Tam Nakano may not be happy with us. Cora Jade cuts out a good promo, which is really good. Charlotte Flair, Precious Silver, Miyu Yamashita, and Julia Hart all going at it right now. Let's see who gets the win. Is it going to be Charlotte again? No, it's not. It's Julia Hart this time. There is a new rivalry as the Hart and Miyu Yamashita one grows. Rio cuts an okay promo. Well played, Rio. As well as Mercedes Moné, Sherry Martel, Jade Cargill, all going one-on-one. Mate, you know when you're like, really, we just want to watch this, don't we? But we can't. We can't anyway. Jade Cargill gets the belt. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Takes the belt back off Mercedes. Is Mercedes going to want another rematch? She certainly could. She certainly titled. Oh, mate. What is going on with this title at the top of the card? Much better show from us. Much better show. Not quite as good as SmackDown, I wouldn't say, with our mid-card. But we had a better opener than them, so that's really good. I'd say we was on a par with... Well, we wasn't on a par. But much closer that show. And look at all them feuds building up, man. Really good. And really upset that the computer's getting such good scores with hardly any feuds. But there we go. Mickie James and Emi Sakura in a feud in SmackDown. Right, let's go to the match report. 31,000, that's more like it. Versus 31,000 versus 29,000. Nice. Brie Bella and Peyton Royce worked really well as a tag team, apparently. Hellspark 3, let's go. We love that card. Good get out of jail card in the future after a pay-per-view when all of our superstars are injured. Great budget, 290,000. Let's go. 1 week until Backlash. Thanks for my rematch against Miyu and Precious. I kind of knew they had to team up to cheat to deny me my victory, but the crowd could see who the best fighter was. We certainly could. Your new champion once again. Good to have the title back in my hands. Thanks again for the rematch, boss. I appreciate it. Jade, you are very welcome. What does that mean for the pay-per-view? I don't know. Ensure that your least available popular cruiser is on this week. Rio's contract expires at the end of week 5, and we are currently not using her. Not a good look with Rio. In fact, Rio, I meant 21k to release you. I meant 12k to release you. Do I want the option to bring you back? Yeah, I kind of do. She's kind of a really good bright side fighter. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll have her forever, eventually. Okay, lots of 2-star feuds here with Tam Nakano and Trixie Gambit at the 3-star feud. This is at the point where we'd be looking at building to them 4-star rivalries, so this is the one that we can, and so this is the one that we're going to focus on. And then let's have a look at what else we've got. We've got Mercedes Moné and Sherry Martel. We also have Jade Cargill and Shotzi Blackheart. Interesting. Huh. I feel like we do this slightly differently this time. I feel like we do another triple threat. I feel like we do Mercedes, we do Jade, and we do Shotzi. This is cool, right? And then we have the interference and run-in from Sherry this time. Oh, that's cool! Some good stuff going on! I'm excited by it. That's all that matters, right? And then we've got loads of... I mean, I don't need any of these to pay off is the thing. Rio... Right, a fighter who's a face. Let's just press on this. What we got? What are we looking for? Bruiser heel. I mean, I could do a more thingy search, so I could do... It doesn't cost us more, but what it would do is a bruiser heel. And we need a Darkside. We're looking... That's going to be difficult, I think, to find. He says, and then gets 3 great options. Saraya, welcome to the Darkside. Hell yeah. Sammy Vortex is Darkside all over as well, but I don't think we need it just yet. Saraya. Darkside Saraya. Anyone up for that? I'm up for that, right? We book her for as long as we can. 240. Yeah, let's get Saraya. Let's not mess about. I'm hoping to have enough money after the pay-per-view to be able to get someone good as well. We've got that card where we can get like 3 people, so that'd be really good to have. Saraya going up against Rio. Finally getting Rio in the mix there. Nice. Let's not do that, though. Let's do a fatal 4-way, so we give him a little bit of support in there, and that little bit of support is going to come from stamina, and it's going to come from... Let's go Miyu and Julia Hart. Cool. Oh, mate, that match is really cool. Yes, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let's go. Saraya, Rio, Julia Hart, and Miyu Yamashita. Wow. And then let's have a look what else we want to have. Do we go Charlotte Flair and Precious Silver? Yeah. Do we give him a gimmick? Yeah. What's the problem here? Why has everything got a thing on it? Does it cost more? Have they played a card against me and I've just missed it? I can't see any changes to that. I don't know. Cool. Tables match, yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine there. That should be a good match because they are in a decent feud. Okay, cool. Right, I don't want to build up any of these feuds because I don't want to pay off too much at the pay-per-view. We had problems with that in last season. Really. Zelina Vega cuts a charity promo, self-promo from Jessica, and advertising. Let's make some money. It's at the cost of popularity, so let's just put it on Cora Jade. There we go. Show costs a lot, but that's fine. No, we don't need that this week. Cool. And we put the title on the line there, don't we? There we go. Great. Cool. That should be a good show. I'm confident in that. 21,000 that's cost us. Not a lot, but it should be. And don't forget, guys, we are using the limiting factor of no men on these shows as well. Like, can you imagine how much easier? I'm considering doing a like mixed gender one next, where we do like full AEW versus WWE. We just start it off and then we mix it up as we go along. Let me know if you're interested in that. It'd be kind of just a different take on the season. I also am in some talks with a video game. It's just come out on Steam that's potentially looking at wanting to work with us to bring their game to the series. So if you're interested in watching GM mode of another video game, do give me a shout. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. I do read them all. Trixie gets the win again without our help this time over Tam Nakano. She'll be happy. The rivalry didn't grow though. Did you notice that? Zelina Vega with a promo, which is good. A mid-card match here. It's a normal fatal four-way. Lots going on here. Saraya, our new signing, who we've got for the rest of the season. Very happy about that. Along with Julia Hart, Miyu Yamashita, and Rio. Let's simulate this and see if we get a feud started. Miyu Yamashita getting the win. And something happened. Saraya and Rio grew. Julia Hart and Miyu Yamashita stays where it is. Okay. A Charlotte Flair and Precious Silver. We do want this one to kind of go up. We have put a tables match on to increase the quality of the match. And Charlotte Flair gets a win in an okay match. 2.5 stars. Only a 1-star rivalry still. £8,000 made from Cora. That's good. Mercedes Moné, Jade Cargill, and Shotzi Blackheart. Who's going to walk away with a title in this situation? Jade Cargill keeps the title. Interesting. 4-star match. A rivalry between Sherry Martel and Mercedes grows. I've got a fun idea, and I cannot wait to watch this match. You know, when I said to you, we're watching a match. Right, we've just watched Jade and Mercedes. I know, okay? I know we've just watched it. I think we're watching it again because I've got a really cool idea. Just with the way this has been going, the way this has been booked. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling like we're getting told something from the game. Let's go. At Raw, there's the results. Check all the results there, mate. I want Rosemary and Rhea Ripley, who are now a freaking tag team. Are you kidding me? I want them both. I want them both, and I want the belts, okay? 31,000 is what we made versus 43 versus 26 for SmackDown. Wow. Contract negotiation. That's great. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what Trips' thing is, but it seems like we didn't achieve it. Okay, Mick Foley there with more fans than Ted DiBiase. Only like 5,000 less fans than Teddy. It's close, man. It's Backlash. It's time for us to pay back. What? Remove all match bonuses and quality boost plus set match XP gain to very low. Wow. All of our matches. Just normal matches now. Harsh card. My time with NXT 2.0 comes to an end this week. Another 5 weeks for 65. Okay, let's talk figures. Oh man, that's very specific, isn't it? 45,500. 199 to stay to the end of the season. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's just keep her, shall we? It's a lot of money. 11k to stay another 10 weeks? Yeah, 111k. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay, we have a deal. See you next week. Cool. Jay cheated me in the last match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I can do that because that will happen. Hey, boss, I've been talking with Sherry Martel a lot recently. Are you kidding me? Oh, you opposite sides, though, man. I can't do it. No, sorry. No, I've got other plans. You might even get upset about it. She gets a bit upset. But she's a dark side. She's a light side. It's not happening, man. That is not what we do on this show. Okay? My own weird stipulations. Welcome to the Gimme a Holy Wrestling Podcast. Well, this is really frustrating because the quality boost is going to be none. I still think we're going to do it. Special guest referee match. We don't often get a lot of these, okay? But it really feels like this makes sense, right? Sherry Martel, who is going to be working allied to Jade Cargill against Mercedes Moné. The rivalry is on cooldown. The title's on the line. It might not do well because the rivalry is on cooldown, but you know what? It's just there, isn't it, man? It just writes itself, man. Come on. Is there any triple threat one I can't do like a triple threat special guest. I would have loved to have added Shotzi in there. I really would have. It may not be the best, but I think that's cool. I think that's cool. And I just kind of want to watch it. Right, in terms of these, though, there's not really any point in doing anything too crazy. Tam Nakano and Trixie Gambit, do we want it to pay off? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Julia Hart and Miyu Yamashita. I suppose what we really want to do is we want to go search by stamina, isn't it? Saraya and Rio. I mean, we want you on there, but we're probably going to put you into a 4-way to increase the match quality slightly with the rivalry boost, which I can't remember if it's been affected based on stamina. So we'll say Isla Dawn and Cora Jade. Sure, let's get them in there. Cool. Mid-card match here. Let's have 1 star. Charlotte Flair and Precious Silver. Let's get them going. And again, we'll go stamina. Yeah, Zelina Vega and Jessica have more stamina, so we can give Julia Hart and Miyu a week off, which is bizarre, isn't it? Which is bizarre to even be saying that. Don't have as much money as I was hoping for in the in this, but we'll see what happens next. Julia Hart can call out Miyu. I have no problem with the feuds growing. I just don't see the point in putting people up based on stamina. Apart from them, which is at 1 star, so it needs to increase anyway. Or do we? I tell you what, maybe we do. I think maybe we put them as the match. Just because they are only 1 star. And we put in these as the call out. So we'll have Charlotte Flair call out Precious Silver. Yeah, I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Precious Silver can have a shot, so you can do that. And Precious Silver, can you do some advertising for us? Can you make us some money? She's not very happy. Not very happy at all. There we go. So if we add, again, because we've had that card played against us, the quality boost is none. The ring XP is very low for everything. So, yeah. Branded PLE bonus, though. Extreme Rules will help one of them. So we need to find someone with a... Maybe we don't put that as our first match. We need to find someone with high stamina. And it might actually be that Fatal 4-Way. So a lot of people to be taking down the stamina, though, for the sake of it. Maybe we'll put this one in here. Because I think we'll still get the Branded PLE bonus. I think... Can't remember the exact wording on the card. Maybe that'll help us. Journal. Curious. Oh, yes. All matches. Remove all match bonuses and quality boosts. Plus set match XP to very low for all opposing brands. Okay, bonuses and quality boosts. So is that going to be the... Well, a bonus is the... Quality boost and then the PLE bonus, isn't it? So why would it even say it there? No, it's not. It's not going to help us. Which means, is that our opener still? Got low. We've got pretty decent popularity actually, both of them. That could be our opener. Tough. Always tough this first one when Teddy Long plays that card. Do I regret putting Teddy Long in it? Not really. I think it's an okay card. It just hinders the start of the episode. We'll get that. We'll get the arena, increase capacity, and see if we can make some money. Cool. Okay. That's part 3. Can't be used because everyone is being used. Let's go with that as our first show. It is Backlash, and we have a special guest referee title match on the card, which is going to be fun to watch at least. Teddy Long hitting us again hard with that card at the start. I just don't know what we can do about it, to be honest with you. Tam Nakano and Trixie Gambit going at it right now. Let's go. Let's see who wins the light side or the dark side in this one. This is the one rivalry, I think, that's going to pay off in this pay-per-view. Just the one rivalry. Let's simulate and find out. Let's hope Trixie doesn't get hurt, actually. Tam Nakano, the winner, continues. The good side gets the win. Happy. Tam Nakano. Not the daughter of Bull Nakano, all that I know of. Decent match. The rivalry goes between them two, that's nice. Rio, Saraya, Cora Jade, Ala Dawn, let's go. See what happens. Saraya gets the win, wow. New signing. Being good for us. Next week's episode should be fairly straightforward, to be honest with you. It said the famous last words, right? Shotzi with an excellent promo. Julia Hart now against Miyu Yamashita. Let's see what happens. Miyu Yamashita getting the win. The rivalry grows. It's a level 2 rivalry. Nice. Cool. Let's go. Precious Silver. Popularity -9. Jessica and Zelina Vega. Let's hope they have a good showing. Zelina Vega gets the win. It's a 3-star match. Nice. Not bad. And the rivalry grows. And then let's sit back and watch his special guest referee. Feels like it's been a long time since we watched a special guest referee. The one that always comes to mind in the series was in the original series that we did this year, which was Gigi Dolan versus Becky Lynch, the Battle of the Jinners, with Lita as the special guest referee. But here we are at Backlash, the place where Zelina Vega obviously was had a great match in Backlash in Puerto Rico, was it? I think. She was fighting on the card. So we did get her in. Here we go. It's Backlash, and here is sensational Sherry Martel. That's right. She's DLC coming up down the line. This isn't a DLC version. This is the in-game version that I have added in for our GM mode. Sherry Martel walking down, looking the part, looking fantastic as always. Let's go. And I have no power in my headphones, I don't think. Let's try turning them on, eh? Simple. Sherry Martel making her way down. And that model looks great, man. That model looks great. I'm very happy with that. Sherry Martel in the ring right now. I'll tell you who made Sherry Martel as well. How about that? How about I do my job? Sherry Martel, it was someone that I really wanted in this one. I did see that she was going to be added. I know that there's issues. It's Mercedes Moné. We have seen Mercedes, but here she is again. Ready to rock. Let's go. Sherry Martel, it was suggested by Miss Shy Sky that we had Mercedes, that we had Sensational Sherry in, which I loved. Nightwolf hashtag 04552 made the Sherry Martel. Obviously, she wouldn't normally come in the ref gear. That is just because we have her in this. This is obviously Ultimate Outsider that we saw in the last episode, who made this Mercedes Moné, as well as the Jade Cargill, which was made by GG Da Biggest hashtag 55841. A massive thank you to everyone who creates content for this game, because this content keeps this content going, so I really appreciate it. And a storm is coming. It's Jade Cargill, our current NXT champion. Can she get the win when all the odds are against Mercedes? We saw Mercedes at WrestleMania take the belt from Jade Cargill. This certainly feels like a Backlash main event from that Mania. The rivalry may be on cooldown. However, that doesn't mean that the rivalry has stopped. And we see... Oh, this isn't Lightside versus Darkside. I've just put Lightside versus Lightside. Just realised that. You know, someone will comment, like, in the last season, they were like, well, you've already done, like, WWE versus WWE when we was doing AEW versus WWE. I've literally booked to the main event of the show, and these are two Lightside characters. Oh, well. We are going to have fun watching this match. Will Sensational Sherry cost Mercedes the match? That's the dark side element of this. Saved. Here we go. It's for the NXT Women's Championship. Mercedes Moné going up against Jade Cargill. Great to fantasy book these two, to be honest with you, because I do think they'd have a great match in real life. And there is the boss showing off her stuff. Looks amazing. So glad she's got all of the taunts and everything. The entrance, which is amazing. And there's our current champion. It's Jade Cargill. Here we go. Let's go. And there's the crowd, a sellout crowd. Well, who knows? Let's hope it's a sellout crowd. Sensational Sherry Martel holding the belt up. What factor is Sherry Martel going to play in this match? This is the first game for a while where they've had special guest referees. And let me tell you, I really enjoy a special guest referee match. I'm so glad it's come back to the series. There's a big boot. Straight away puts Mercedes out. And here we go. Look at this. Straight away, Sherry Martel. Inconsistent counts. Mate, Sherry Martel was counting fast then. It looked like they had it planned from the start, but Mercedes able to get out of it. Right, what can she do here? As she looks for the DDT. Face plant, goes for the pin, and Sherry Martel says it was a rope break. Let me tell you, she was nowhere against the rope. And you can see from the attitude there of Mercedes, she is upset. Armbar locked in. Here we go, looking at working over the arms, and straight away Jade able to get out. A completely different start to the match than what we saw at the WrestleMania match that they had, as they go for the pin. That was with Tamina in the main event as well. Now we're having these two one-on-one. As the leg lock being locked in and attacking the head of Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill needs to do something to get back into it. Sherry is there. Big suicide dive catches Jade Cargill, and she's hurt. She's not having anything to answer back to Mercedes. It feels like she's been working since her match at Mania, where she kind of got the lucky win at the end. But Jade Cargill did manage to prove it in singles earlier on. Let's go. Mercedes with a big kick to the head of Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill slow to get up. Clearly hurting. Now standing on the foot and attacking the side of Jade. But we all know that Jade can take this and come back with something big, which may hurt her. The odds are stacked against Mercedes. And once again, felt like Sherry Martel took a little bit of time getting into position. A beautiful reversal there from Jade Cargill. Can she get back into it? She misses with a moonsault. Not what she needed right there. And there we go, stomps to the chest from Mercedes Moné. Once again, this all feels Mercedes, man, to me. Jade doing a kip up and able to get advantage finally in this match, sending over to the ropes and hanging it over the top rope. Looking for the pin again, looking to work with... Oh, there we go, it was two, but it was a quick two again from Sensational Sherry. Really working against Mercedes there. Big boot to the side of the face by Mercedes. And a big stomp for the finish. There we go. What's she looking at doing? Mercedes is up. Mercedes had an opportunity there to get her. Beautiful reversal. Goes to run and meet her. She's still got time here. She's still got time, and she does with a Hurricanrana. She's able to save it. Jade Cargill is down, and Jade Cargill is starting to get her in this match. Swinging neck breaker there for Jade Cargill as Mercedes picks her up. What's she looking for now? Chops against the chest. Woo! Thinking she's Ric Flair with the kicks to the legs, to the kicks to the body. From a knee from Jade, able to break out of it. Here she goes. She's got her from behind. What's she looking at? She's looking at controlling her, sending her to the ropes. What's she thinking of here? Oh, the stomach punch. The stomach punch now trapping her head in there. How can she do that? She's pulling the knees, pulling Mercedes into the knees with the rope. That's strength that's needed for that. And a big boot sends her to the outside. She falls heavily. And now Sherry Martel looking on, looking at starting to count for Mercedes. Playing it fair down the line right now. But we all know that can change in an instant. As Mercedes gets back into the ring now. And then we have the two locking up, going against the ropes. Under. And, oh, beautiful catching net breaker from Mercedes. There we go. Very slow count, man. Very slow getting to the count. It's one. Mercedes looks rattled. She looks rattled. Wow. Picking up Jade Cargill, turning around. Backstabber. Looking at going for the bank statement, but there's a rope break. I do think that was clearly a rope break. But that doesn't matter. It might not work well for Mercedes in this match. She might not be happy. She may let her concentration go if she thinks that Sherry is still trying to take it from her. Big forearm center to the outside, running the ropes. Sherry getting in the way, getting in the way. And the getting in the way is enough time for Jade Cargill to get the uppercut in. Now catching. Oh my goodness, a big chokeslam center to the other side of the body of Jade Cargill. Now the holding knee strike, and this is it. Jade Cargill doesn't have to do much in a match. As long as when she does, it hurts. And we all know that when Jade Cargill gets into that match and delivers the 3 moves that she can do, it hurts. Now Mercedes sending Jade Cargill back into the ring. Is Mercedes wearing jewelry? It looks like she is. Oh, yeah. Wrestling in jewelry. A kick there. Oh, what is Jade doing? Oh, back and forth from these two. Now, this is something that we've not seen very often in this series, in matches. This is the back and forth minigame between these two as punches going back and forth. I think that tells you the rivalry that these two have had. Mercedes' head is hurting. Jade is feeling worn out. These two have given everything to the last 2 shows and everything for the brand. They want to be at the top of this brand in the next episode. This will be the last match between these two as they're both punching each other. Is anyone going to come out on top? She's falling back. Jade is hurt. It was Mercedes able to get round, putting her up on top. Looking, instead of going for the bank statement, she's going for a new finish in AEW. I don't know what that's called, but Sherry's calling it a rope break again. Again. Now, I don't think that was a rope break. I don't think that was a rope break. And Sensational Sherry may have cost Mercedes there. Mercedes telling Jade to get back up. Goes for the double knees, but misses. Oh, my goodness. Has Sensational Sherry just cost Mercedes Moné the match? I think she has. Elite Frog. Up and over. Hurricanrana. Knocks her down. Okay, let's go. Mercedes was looking at a suicide dive, but Jade Cargill too quick to get back into the ring. Here we go. Running to the ropes again. Jade's down. Big kick. Knocks down Jade Cargill. Is it enough, though? Can Mercedes do what she needs to do to finish it? Looking at going for a face wash here. Yes, she does. Delivered with style. The lifeless body of Jade Cargill is hurt. Let's see if she can get the pin. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Mercedes Moné gets the pin. Sherry Martel decides to call it down the line. Lifts up the hand of Mercedes. Now, did Sherry do that? Did she do the quick pin at the end there? I'd say that was a quick pin. And I'd say that's because Sherry's got her eyes on the gold more than anything else. That's what I think. The rivalry has grown between Sherry Martel and Mercedes Moné. It is only a 3-star match. That's going to impact our fans, but you know what? That was worth it. I'm really pleased to see that the rivalry does grow, even though the rivalry between Jade and Mercedes was cool, which is probably why that match has been hurt. The rivalry has grown between Sherry and Mercedes. Great. Love it. Love it. Enjoying this season already. I hope you guys are too. Nuriel and Nyla Rose, let's go. Jumping Bomb Angels would be good to have on this. Anyway, I hadn't seen Itsuki yet. Main event, Caliber right there. Sherry Martel and Mercedes Moné. Let's go. Yeah, no, we didn't do great. We didn't do great at all. But that's okay. That is okay. Rivalry is complete all the way along. We've got a much better card coming down the line. 104,000 fans, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I assume they're going to have something exceptional. 112, so not far off. 128, yeah, I mean, that's good. So SmackDown has taken the lead. But let me tell you, We have enough rivalries built up for this next pay-per-view. We will be absolutely fine. About 30,000 away from Teddy right now. That's fine. That's fine. And Ted DiBiase is coming up closer. NXT 2.0, let's go. What do we want to trade? What do we want to trade? Kind of want Rosemary. There's loads I want. Let me see if there's anyone I want rid of. I don't mind Charlotte Flair, right? She's very expensive. But I also feel like we're not using her in the correct way. 68 popularity, though. I mean, she's with Precious Silver. But I feel like I need to... I don't feel that... I feel like everything's working nicely, isn't it? I mean, we've ended one feud, right? We've ended Trixie and Tam, okay? Trixie's cost has gone right up, by the way. That's because of the work we've been doing with her. So that is great. I can't remember how much we paid for it, but I can guarantee it won't have been anything like that. Maybe it was. Either way, we've also had a use out of her. I'm just feeling maybe we have a look at getting one of them. So if we put Trixie in there, let's just see this for now. No, I'll tell you what, I'll put in Trixie and Tam so I can see the options. Just because then we don't have to immediately buy someone to feud against them. I'm feeling of using, in that next episode, we'll use that card which gets us multiple. Right, so Peyton's like, yes, she's a heel, but she's a Lightside character, certainly in that photo. Any Darkside bruisers? No, not on SmackDown. What about on Raw? Darkside bruisers, yeah, I mean, perfect, right? Perfect. But how the hell do we get her? How the hell do we get Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley and Tam Nakano, who wants to see it? Me. That's who. 370,000. She's a fortune, man. She costs a fortune. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see if we can make it happen. Who do we want to add to the trade? No one. We have no one. We have no one. It's fine. I mean, we could add Charlotte Flair, but I feel there's more potential we can do with Charlotte Flair, let's be perfectly honest. This doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. I'd be very happy if it did. 181,000. If we add 200,000 onto that, that's 381,000. And give him a little bonus. Let's propose that trade and see what he says. Probably going to say, But that's a lot, man. Oh, mate, I've messed up, haven't I? Hang on. No, I haven't. No, yeah, 300. So that's about 400,000 there, roughly. Let's propose that, see what he says. Let's go down. No, let's keep it. Let's propose, see what he says. Do you fancy it, Ted? Nope. Okay. I can see where you're going this, but you need to offer more. How much do I want her? How much do I want her? I'd be taking away his champion and his tag champion and rivalries and all sorts. Do we go crazy? Do we go crazy? Be a big one to get, man. A big one to get. We got a deal. We only got a bloody deal. We only got a deal. It's a lot that we just paid. A lot that we just paid. But we have impacted him. And we've got Rhea Ripley. 250,000. That's the biggest deal we've ever made. Biggest deal we've ever made. Huge deal. Means Rhea Ripley has come to us. We don't need that. Tam Nakano is worth a lot of money. That's good. No, thank you. I'm quite often declining their trades. It's generally because they're not in the direction that I need to be. I actually feel that when you can see what feuds you've got going, like part of the reason I wanted a bruiser was to go against Tam Nakano, because I have no one in it right now. I'm not feeling 100% right now. I don't mind paying, but I don't want a serious injury. Do we give her a week off in Health Spa? 31 stamina? Sure. Thanks, boss. I appreciate it. You are welcome. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. Within 3 weeks, that is going to happen in the next episode. Let's see the shake-up cards. Steal a power card from each of your opponent next week. Cannot steal GM'd or brand-powered cards. Not the best. Remember that matches cost superstars less stamina. Not the best. Superstars don't lose popularity when injured. We don't want anyone to be injured, so I guess we just go with the power card. A yoink. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we get out. Why not? I just don't feel that the other two help us in any sort of way. The triple threat one's fine, but we're not going to do enough triple threats to sort of run it, so we might get lucky. But to find out if we are lucky, you need to join me on the next episode. I'm currently at download, guys, so apologies if I'm sort of getting back at the comments. I need to go through the comments and just let you know that I'm seeing them by love arting them or something. But I appreciate every single one of you for joining me. Hope the like at the start of the video was like stays on the video. If it doesn't, that's cool. Let me know how to improve. I love you all. I enjoy doing these videos for you, and I can't wait for more in the future. Ow, ow, ow! I'll see you next time.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Hole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day. Ow, ow, ow!